So I'm pleased to announce Lock, Shock, and Barrell, my 3 favorite little trick-or-treaters. But for this look, I'm going to be starting out with the base. This is going to be so the makeup both stays on better and comes off better at the end of the night and doesn't stain my skin. Any primer that you'd like. And then I'm continuing on with a white base. This is actually going to be like the full-on base to the makeup. I'm just putting a white water activated paint all over my face, a base for my face with a damp blending sponge. Now we need to set this sheet. You could go on with not setting it, but if you don't set it, then it's going to be really hard to blend shadows against it. Because of course, anything that's going to be a powder consistency is going to blend better over powder than it is over cream or over just a flat surface. Then I'm coming in with Instyler from Makeup Geek, which is just my particular shade for this. You're just going to want to use a contouring shade or a shade that's a little bit darker than your skin tone. I'm going to be contouring my nose with it because Lock tends to have a little bit of a more triangular nose shape. And then I'm coming in the center with the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk as a highlight to it. Then back in with the first shade that I use, which is going to be once again Instyler eyeshadow, but that's going to be very, very concentrated on my jawline. And then I'm going to be blending it out a little bit, but still keeping it pretty concentrated as to create a more sharp and sophisticated jawline. I just realized I used the word sophisticated to define Lock. Continuing on with my eyebrows, I'm going to be using 2 different shades, a lighter and a darker red. These are both from NYX, and I'm going to be using the lighter one to define my eyebrow more at the start, my bridge of my nose, and then continuing on the dark for an ombre, and that's going to be at the tail end of it. I'm going to be blending those 2 together using a spoolie brush. I'm also going to be putting glitter on my eyebrows. Yes, you can put an adhesive with some glitter on your eyebrows, or you can just use something that's going to be like the ColourPop glitters, which are going to be body glitters that have the adhesive in them to start with, which I ended up using 2 of those. One of them, I believe, was from the Brett Rockman collection. And then continuing on to my eyes. These are some damn bright eyes. You may have noticed I haven't been going too much into the actual specific products that I've been using, and that's because you can basically use anything. But for these ones, they are UV activated, so I did want to go into specifics of them. The first one is going to be a neon UV eyeshadow from Glow. I'm not sure exactly the brand, but I got these off of Amazon. They're originally from Doll's Kill, but unfortunately they were sold out on the site with no ETA on that. But I just wanted to blend that out with a fluffy blending brush, and then I continue on my actual lid with a more of a packing brush. Honestly, these don't even have actual names to them, so I don't know why I'm talking too much about them, but I will link them and where I got them off of Amazon below, so that if you guys are interested in this kind of like cool neon UV effect, then you definitely can pick these up. They were pretty cheap. I think I got 9 or 10 of them for like 15 bucks, and they are decently pigmented. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to be blending these 2 together, and then I end up taking it below my bottom waterline with no active base on it besides the white that I already put down. What I do to the top, I do to the bottom. I like my symmetry, guys. Then lastly, of the UV reactive shadows, I'm coming in with a purple one. Again, a part of the same bundle, so again, I'll just link it down below if you guys are interested. But I blended that out a little bit, and then I came in with my SUVA Beauty Hydra Liners. Now, these ones are also UV reactive paints. I went between using the color Scrunchy and Acid Trip. Again, these are UV reactive, so they're really, really cool, and they do the exact same thing that the Glow Cosmetics does. And then I'm coming in with a yellow eyeliner. This one's from ColourPop, because he actually does have yellow eyes, which I cannot do contacts for my own little reasons, but I decided to add a little pop of yellow in there just to kind of act or be representative of his eye color. I'm also going in with a couple layers of mascara to start with, and then I'm continuing on with my mouth. So I'm going to be mapping it out with just a neutral eyeliner, and then I'm going to be using a black water activated paint. If you guessed a made-you look brush, then you are correct. And then once I've got that done, I'm coming in and doing his sharp little teeth. When you go around the lips, if you are going to recreate this look or just basically do this kind of body paint for Halloween, you do want to kind of emphasize a little bit more around lips because of the contours of everybody's lips. No matter how small your lips are, girl, you got contour. But I'm going to be hollowing everything out with the same black water activated paint around the teeth, and then after that I'm going to be coming in with a bone tone. These are going to be Fab makeup paints. Again, I will leave them in the description box down below in case you want to check them out. I get them off of FXCOSPLAY.com. Once I've got the bone tone down, aka the teeth tone, I'm going to be coming in with Little Denim Dress. It is a liquid suede lipstick from NYX. This is just kind of going to be the outline more than the colorant, because I'm going to be coming over that with yet another UV reactive paint. And here it is, folks, Tracksuit, another UV reactive paint. Next up, I'm going to be throwing on a red wig, obviously because Locke has a tendency to have a lot of red to him. And then after that, I'm actually going to be putting devil horns on because the shape of his hair kind of looks like devil horns, and I thought that would be the easiest way to accomplish his look. But that is it for today's video, and I do hope you guys enjoy. Happy Halloween! Ooh!